Fasting is so easy. It's the feasting part that seems hard. So, if you're a woman in her 50s who has been reaching for an intermittent fasting lifestyle to help you reverse a lot of the things that you say you are unhappy with about how you're feeling and how you're looking, then today's video is designed for you. We are going to be talking about how to break your fast and why it is here in this community we really have the mindset of feasting to fast and not fasting to feast. So let's get into it. Before we get started, I always like to take a second to introduce myself. My name is Diane Parham. I'm a 57-year-old post-menopausal woman. And here in this community, I talk on the subject intermittent fasting and how it can help us as women reverse the signs of aging and really feel good about the skin that we're in, regardless of the hormonal season that we are in. We do have a course every month. So if you're interested in jumping into our intermittent fasting for today's Aging Woman course, all the information can be found in the description box below. And I will also make sure that there is a little sticker box that you can click here to get more information as well. So how do you break your fast? One of the things that I think makes us think that breaking our fast is so difficult is because we're looking to the wrong people for advice. I fell victim to this myself when I first started my intermittent fasting journey. When I was diagnosed as a pre-diabetic in my early 50s, the only people talking at that time about intermittent fasting were the young men bodybuilders and young women physique models. They were not going through what I was going through. And oftentimes that advice is great for that season of life. We know that because we were also in that season of life at one point, but now the seasons have changed. And I really think and believe and like to coach and model for women that we know enough about us and our body and the things that we like and the things that we don't like, that we should be able to make an informed decision for ourselves. So, one of the questions I always ask women when they come to me feeling frustrated about what it is they should be breaking their fast with, I always ask them, what are you doing now? And how is that working for you? How is what you are doing when you are breaking for your fast working for you? Because if it's working for you, that is really all that matters. Now, there's all kinds of variations of how we can break our fast, and there's all kinds of philosophies that are being used. For some, it's the fruit bowl or the fruit smoothie, or a lot of women I know are breaking their fast with like acai bowls. That works for them. Some women have tried that and it doesn't work for them. If you are feeling like you're sluggish or you're having a hypoglycemic episode after you break your fast this way, then it's more than likely not working for you. There's also the philosophy of breaking your fast with vegetables, like a big ol' salad. For some women, that sends them right to the no one wants to go there after breaking their fast. The fiber content, a lot of times for women, from something like a salad or a big old bowl of vegetables, is just too much for your digestive tract to handle because you were just fasting for, here in this community, if it's 20 hours, that's a pretty significant time for your stomach and your digestive tract to be empty. You fill it full of a bunch of fiber and it's just going to shoot it right through you. No pun intended. Then there's the other camp that believes that you should break your fast with protein. Again, for some people, that is working beautifully. That may or may not work for you. If you are struggling to figure out the best way for you to break your fast, I always encourage you to ask yourself the simple question: how is what I'm currently doing working for me? Am I looking and feeling my best? Do these food choices feel authentic to me? Or am I having some feelings and some thoughts about the fact that I feel like I'm chasing something down and it's a lot of work? If you are feeling like you're chasing something down and it's a lot of work, then it's probably not the best approach for you. And in all honesty, you're not going to stick with this type of lifestyle because you're going to think it's the fasting part that's failing you when in fact it's the feasting choices that you are making. So always make sure you're tuning into how it is you are feeling and how it is you are seeing yourself when you are making these food choices, especially when you are breaking your fast. The other thing I want to caution you on when deciding to break your fast is if you didn't plan accordingly, or you didn't plan to be away from like your normal environment and your break fast time comes up, what do you do? A lot of women default to, I have no choice, therefore, this was the option that I took. I just got pulled in here. I didn't know what else to do. And I would really like to encourage you to think differently. Here in this community, we have the philosophy and the mindset of when in doubt, we fast it out. Just because you have a predetermined time to break your fast does not mean that that is a hard and fast rule that you must follow. And if you find yourself in a place where it's time to break your fast and you did not plan accordingly, I always say lean into the fast. There is nothing wrong with extending your fast if that means you're going to make a better choice than what it would be if you broke your fast. And then the last thing I want to share with you is the we feast to fast mentality versus I fasted, therefore I can feast. A lot of the mindset around I have fasted and now I can feast comes from that diet type of mentality. I just deprived my body of food for X amount of hours, and now I can eat whatever I want. That philosophy has never been true. I don't care what age range you're falling into. That has never been true. If what you really say you want for yourself is a happy, healthy life and a body that's going to stand the test of time for what it is you say you want for your future self. Here we talk about feasting to fast. When I am in my feasting window, however long that may be for you, and you have broken your fast, how do you want your fast to be tomorrow? How do you want to sleep tonight? What do you want to feel like when you wake up in the morning? All of those questions are going to be answered based on how it is you are choosing to show up for yourself and the decisions you are going to be making in your feasting window. So, if you go into your feasting window with the mindset of, I'm doing this so that I can reap the best benefits from my fast tomorrow, you will make more informed decisions for how it is you want to show up in the future. We do not fast so that we can eat whatever we want. We fast so that when we feast, our next fast is going to provide us with all the advantages for why it is we are fasting in the first place. And for most of us, that is reversing the signs of aging and all of the things that we are so unhappy with simply because we are transitioning through seasons of menopause and ending up in a postmenopausal state. I hope this gives you some relief and gives you power back to make informed decisions for yourself. We have lived in this body long enough to know what works for us. Take that power back and get really comfortable with asking yourself, how is that even working for me? And if it's not working well for you, I encourage you to go back and do some evaluation and really track your progress. And if what you're doing is working for you, don't worry about what anybody else is doing and what anybody else is saying, because the only thing that you need to worry about is what your body is telling you. And if it's working, it's probably telling you that. I hope, like I said, that this is giving you some encouragement and some hope that you can have all the things that you say that you really want for yourself. You can age well, you can love the body that you're in, and you can reap all the benefits of having an intermittent fasting lifestyle for yourself and staying very informed about what it is that's going to work for you in your own feasting window. Feasting should be as simple as fasting. If you liked the content that we provided for you today, I always ask that you take a second to hit that subscribe button. Please make sure that you are hitting that bell notification because I do send out a reminder on YouTube in our community that we are having a video going live. So you want to make sure that you're hitting that notification bell as well. And then, as always, y'all know I'm a big people person. I'm an extrovert. I love getting feedback from you. Please take a second to leave me a comment in the comment section and let me know, how's your fasting journey going? How are you breaking your fast? And are you waking up every day looking and feeling your best and living your most authentic life? Because that's the ultimate goal that we have here in our community. Love you. See you in the next video.